Heyo, it's Omnidog here from Omnidog's Vault, Omnidogs and Omni Kittens. Welcome to the overview of X Factor, the original X-Men. So let's take a look at this book. First of all, of course, you can get it from Organic Price Books. $2 off with code Omnidog, or big savings, 5% off, shipping 4 more books together with code OmnidogSit. So X Factor, we've got the original X-Men. Let's check out the spine. So this is a chunky dude. The original 5 reunite. This is $125. That's a pretty good price for something this chunky. Jean Grey returns from a watery grave, and the classic first lineup of X-Men find new purpose as X-Factor. But when the ageless villain Apocalypse enters their lives, the renewed dream shared by Marvel Girl, Cyclops, Beast, Iceman, and Angel will turn into a nightmare. Yes, I checked ahead in this, and something incredibly big happens in this run. And as you can see, it starts with Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Factor, Iron Man, Power Pack, Thor, Marvel Fanfare. You can see Apocalypse there, Power Pack again, Fantastic Four, Secret Wars 2. So this book moves around a lot. Let's take a look inside. So at this point, oh, I like that. I wasn't expecting that for inside. That's really cool. What a great idea to have panels there. Oh, I do dig that. Let's check out the binding and the gutter loss first. Binding, solid. Gutter loss here in the middle. Oh, there's Thor. No problemo. Towards the middle, no problem with gutter loss. Pages are marked. That's nice. Let's go back here. Also no problems here. You can see Apocalypse does make an appearance, and I have a feeling that he's going to be making a big deal out of everything like he always does. So let's check out writers. Now I've seen, here's some of the writers, but the ones I looked at, looks like Louise Simonson wrote a ton of them. Then they've got a ton of classic artists too. Very nice table of contents. The numbers are important because the pages are numbered. And this is 1986 through 1985. How'd they do that? Through 1990. So this is 4 years worth of books. And so Jean miraculously comes back to life like a phoenix. And you know who writer penciler. I'm guessing that that is John Byrne, since this looks like John Byrne. And the question people are going to ask, of course, with X Factor 1, X Factor, the original X-Men, what am I going to do with Uncanny X-Men 5 regarding Mutant Massacre and Prelude to Mutant Massacre? Okay, I'm going to keep scrolling as I tell you what I've learned. I've talked to Omar from Very Fine Condition and a variety of people, including Dom and Webhead from comicreleases.com. And the feeling is, since there's Prelude to Mutant Massacre coming out, if you want to have the complete run, if you're only interested in events, all you need to get is Prelude to Mutant Massacre, if you have Mutant Massacre. And you can sell Uncanny X-Men Volume 5. Or I'm trading mine for commissions from a fabulous artist named Matthew Mangi. So the move is, if you own Uncanny X-Men 5 and you're more interested in events or the entire thing that's happening right there, you should get Prelude to Mutant Massacre and X Factor Volume 1. Now, if you're only interested in the event of Mutant Massacre, you can just stick to getting Prelude to Mutant Massacre. Getting X Factor also gives you a more complete picture of what's going on, but it doesn't have to be purchased. I got rid of Volume 5. I'm keeping X Factor, and I'm getting Prelude to Mutant Massacre. That's just what I'm doing. And I will be reading that sometime in the year 2032. So by that time, everything will probably be on a little computer chip inserted into my brain, and that will take care of all my problems with having space on my shelves. Because my brain's empty, and you can put all the chips with books in there you want. So this is a solidly 80s book. I've heard a lot of good things from a lot of people that love this time period. And X Factor 6, where Apocalypse makes his debut. I think I might have that issue somewhere. I should look for it. And this looks like a Spider-Man issue. Wait, Spider-Man and X-Men? Wait, what's happening here? Yeah, Spider-Man. Okay. Tom DeFalco, Rick Leonardi, penciler, Bob Layton, inker. Okay. So there are crossovers. And I've read a little bit of this that involves some very young mutants. And I'm wondering if it was Power Pack that I looked at. Oh, Cameron Hodge. I'm tired of that guy already, and I barely read anything about him. But where's the part? Let's see. I think, let's see, Thor crossover. Yeah, here's the part where I started reading stuff. Power Pack, guest starring Wolverine and X Factor. I've made fun of Power Pack before, but this was pretty interesting. I read this issue and I found it to be really good. Who wrote this? Louis Simonson. Oh, and John Bogdanov. As much fun as I make of Power Pack, I have to take it back. This was a lot of fun. So I may be looking for Power Pack 1 and 2 after all the fun I made of it. It's because I didn't understand it. And when I guess I was an internet bully, making fun of things I didn't understand. Yeah, that's me. So it's all about the muties. And the interesting thing, I mean, I could probably pick this up a little. Mephisto versus the X-Men. So we know something's going on with Warren Worthington, the third. And I'm going to spoil it for you. If you don't know already, he becomes one of Apocalypse's 4 horsemen. What issue is this? Yeah, it happens in X Factor. And this is a big deal. Fall of the Mutants. And he becomes one of the horsemen. One of Apocalypse's 4 horsemen. And it's in this issue. And he's got that mask. And he's got the wings. And it makes for a very cool action figure that I have. That's the only reason I know about this. This and Uncanny X-Force or something, where he also appears. So, this is X Factor. I think that if you're an X-Man fan, you're going to need this, along with Prelude to Mutant Massacre, and then you will be all set. Of course, then you're going to have to be like me and get Power Pack 1 and 2. Because these kids look funny and fun. Louise Simonson, she's a good writer. How could I have made fun of that book? I apologize. So let's see what we have for extras. Okay, we have a good solid chunk of extras. Marvel Age. There's the Phoenix. Oh, this is nice. So in the comment section, feel free to tell me what you're doing when it comes to X-Men. Are you keeping your Uncanny Volume 5 because you know it'll look weird going from 4 to 6 without Uncanny 5 there, and you're getting Prelude to Mutant Massacre, and you're getting this? I'm not judging you. I could be talked into that if I hadn't already traded away my Uncanny Volume 5. I get it. You need your spines to match. I am absolutely saying that seriously. I get it. So yeah, tell me what you're doing in the comments for this book. X Factor, the original X-Men. This is really boss. Volume 1. And so it will help complete your X-Men collection going right up to Mutant Massacre. Peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your taking the time to go over this overview with me. And please give this video a like. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Feel free to leave comments. Tell me what you're up to out there for X-Men. I'd appreciate it. I find that stuff interesting. So peace and love, peace and love. Be good to each other out there. Thank you for watching. Good night, good morning, goodbye.